Today me and Mikhail will be talking about how to make a homemade mask, why they're important, and how they are effective.
The Knowledge Bros.
So we're going to need some paper towels, some scissors, and a sock.
Fortunately, coronavirus has kind of stopped and canceled everything that we love to do and how we love to have fun. But if you still want to go out and perhaps you don't have a mask, that problem will be solved now because I'm going to be showing you guys, as you can see in the description, a quick and easy way to make a mask out of a sock, something that pretty much everyone has.
So first we just want to grab a sock from our sock drawer. It shouldn't be that hard. Then I just grab my trusty Sharpie to draw a nice line right below the ankle of the sock. This line is what we're going to cut through to start making the mask. And now with our scissors, we're just going to cut the line. Let's speed this up a bit. So as you can see, the nasty bottom part of the sock is cut off. And right now I'm going to switch to my Vans Checkered Crew sock because, come on, this thing looks really nice. And now we're going to just cut a line along the opposite part, not where the ankle hole is, because this ankle section of the sock, as you can see on the bottom, acts like a cushion for your chin. So we're going to cut along the opposite side and you will get this as a result. Now we are going to cut the ear hole of the sock after, of course, we fold it horizontally. Now this is probably the most arduous method of making the sock mask because if we cut it too small, it'll snap, but if we cut it too big, it'll look bulky. So measure out about 1 inch and cut along the side to make your ear hole. My mask was done, voila, and it fit pretty perfectly. The Vans checkered design looked great and I got excited and I put it on. However, it was kind of nasty that I was putting a sock on my face, so I put it down and took out my trusty paper towels. Not only are these just going to make the mask more hygienic, but it is also proven by numerous sources that paper towels increase filtration and make it harder for the virus to get into your system. So make sure you paper towel the length and width of your mask, and there you have it. A stylish, nice fitting, and washable mask that you can wear out to impress your friends, and now you can go to stores. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.
So as businesses, schools, and other institutions around the world begin to reopen, let's take a look at why it's still important to wear a face mask, and how they're effective in reducing the chances of COVID-19 from spreading even further. Firstly, do masks protect the people wearing them or the people around them? Well, generally the benefit is for everyone in order to reduce the amount of COVID-19 cases overall. However, it only helps to keep the respiratory droplets contained and from reaching other people as a source control to protect others from the spray of respiratory particles. Another fact to remember is that you can still catch the virus through the membranes in your eyes, a risk that masking does not eliminate, which is why it is still important to consistently and strictly adhere to good hygiene and public health measures, including frequent hand washing and physical social distancing. Secondly, what evidence is there that wearing a mask is effective in preventing COVID-19? Well, laboratory studies of people who had influenza or the common cold found that wearing a surgical mask significantly reduced the amount of these respiratory viruses emitted in droplets and aerosols. It was found that hundreds of droplets ranging as small as 20 to 500 micrometers were nearly all blocked when the mouth was covered by a damp washcloth. In the table below from the Daily News, for instance, in New York City, the stay-at-home and social distancing order didn't do a lot. The curve really started to fluctuate and change after masks became mandatory. In relation to Table B, where you can see there was never a face covering policy put in place, which is why the number of new cases never reduced that much. And lastly, does the type of mask or material to make a homemade mask matter? Well, studies have compared various mask materials, but for the general public, the most important consideration may be comfort. Materials ranging from cotton to silk and any kind of cloth to various kinds of towels. And even if it comes down to it, sometimes even paper towels can help. Paper towel masks capture 23% of 0.3 micron particles of bacteria, however, which is less than any other do-it-yourself or homemade mask materials tested by researchers at Cambridge. However, if it is the only material you have, it is better than nothing, as some scientists hypothesize that masks help, in part, because they prevent us from touching our faces. That helps keeps us from planting viruses in our mouth, nose, and eyes. In conclusion, even if you live in a community where few people wear masks, you would still reduce your own chances of catching the virus by wearing one. We hope you guys enjoyed our very first video. We will be posting new content every week tackling different issues and exploring various topics. So stay tuned for our new and upcoming content. Peace.